CBC News has learned new details of what caused a horrific plane crash near Vancouver International Airport nearly 2 years ago. The pilot and the co-pilot died. All 7 passengers were injured. Today, the Transportation Safety Board will release its final report. But we can tell you now the problem began with an unsecured oil cap on the aircraft's engine. Bob Keating has the details.
The twin-engine Beechcraft left Vancouver for a short flight to Kelowna almost 2 years ago. Soon after takeoff at 16,000 feet, the pilot reported oil leaking from the left engine. As bad as it looked, leaking oil in itself is not an emergency unless there's loss of engine pressure. Still, the pilot decided to head back to Vancouver. All seemed normal until they reached 300 feet on the approach. In the final stages of the landing, the pilot lost control of the aircraft. It rolled left and pitched down, hitting a vehicle and lamppost before bursting into flames. Today, the Transportation Safety Board will highlight several basic problems. There was no kill switch on the engine, and it arced sparks, exacerbating the fire. It will also point out this particular model engine is notorious for unsecured oil caps and mid-flight oil leaks, the subject of 2 bulletins from the engine's makers suggesting modifications that weren't made. Bystanders rushed to the scene, pulling passengers and crew from the burning plane. The pilot and co-pilot later died in hospital, and all the passengers were injured. The TSB will conclude the accident was caused by a chain of events which momentarily led the pilot to lose control of the aircraft at a critical moment. Bob Keating, CBC News, Nelson, British Columbia.